able to go because on Saturday and Sunday mornings I have to be at work at 2 a.m. So
2 a.m.
that pretty much hurts. That pretty much puts a damper on some of my concert going, but I make it work.
2 a.m. Heather, sweet Jesus, how do you do it?
Right.
Well, I know I'm usually up at 2 in the morning, but it's usually because I'm waking up and
you're still you're still out at the concert, right? And
so,
I think this was one. It was a Saturday night back in July 2017. I went to Cafe Lena in Saratoga Springs and saw a band called Gangstagrass. They have an album actually coming out this week, coming out soon, and it's an interesting mix-up. I sent you some links, and you learned a little bit about Gangstagrass.
That is the most unique group I think I've ever heard in my life. It's a combination of bluegrass. You got a guy on a banjo. You've got hip-hop guys rapping. You've got the woman in the back who's spinning the records and DJing and doing the scratching, and they're flipping back and forth from bluegrass to hip-hop. I'm like, how is this working?
But it works, doesn't it?
It sure does. It sure does.
Mm-hmm. And they actually they played at Cafe Lena in Saratoga. They also played at Proctor's in Schenectady, and I missed that show because again, I think it was a Saturday night, and I had to be up early, and I slept through it.
You know, that's one. If I saw that coming, I would never have. What's this? No way.
Yeah, you just dismiss it.
It's one of those ones you have to hear it from somebody else to say, hey, you got to check this out. And I'm glad you did. I'm glad you included it. So what were you thinking when you saw them live? What was the feeling you walked away with there?
It was just, you feel kind of happy. I mean, they were, and they're great people. They're really nice. And they were saying hello to the crowd and smiling and bringing a really good, energetic, happy vibe. I think that's kind of their goal. And they have a new album coming out, and they recorded it during the COVID time, like somehow safety-wise apart or something. And I guess it addresses some different issues. And so it's really cool to see them to see the fusion of this music, and then possibly how using what's going on in this day and age as a platform, really, with probably the lyrics.
There was one song that popped out, and that new CD that's coming out. I think the first single was Freedom. And that was kind of, it seemed to be really a mesh of what's going on right now.
Might be time to go another route. Here come the pigs trying to drag a brother out. Coming with the cuffs, but man, I've had enough. So that fist in the air, just punch him in the mouth. Running through the South, fleeing for my life. Fighting against wrongs cause we're needing our rights. But every passing law ain't enough for y'all, whose souls are too dark to even see the light. So I ain't gonna wait no more to get this freedom. Come on. I ain't gonna wait no more to get this freedom.
It's always so neat to hear the way people can bring things together, because I love the blues, I love bluegrass, and I really do enjoy rap. It's just, and then how do they fuse that together and make it work?
Yeah, and somehow they do. And I encourage anybody who has the least bit of interest to check it out, because it's something so stunning and shocking that you go, whoa, it's it knocks you back. And if you let go of when I let go of my feelings of bluegrass, which I'm not a fan of bluegrass, I'm not a hip hop guy, but I appreciate parts of both. But then you put them together and you slam them together and stir it up, and it comes out with something so genuine and unique. It was great.
Mm-hmm. And oh, great. So I recommended a band of two different genres that you don't like, but somehow together, look what happens.
See what happens? Listen, I love it. I love finding out about new things, new music, and I think it's awesome.